All right, what's up, my brothers from another mother, my rational sisters? This is a question from a lady, as Bill Burr would say. She goes, "Hi, Rick." By the way, don't call me Rick. It's Richard or Rich. I hate Rick for some reason. She sent this actually during the last Q&A session, so this is over a month old. I apologize for the delay. She goes, "I missed my chance to ask you a question last night. My question was, who will you be at 65 and beyond? No one wants to think about health problems as we age, and that take away our beauty and our energy. Okay. Eventually we need to move inside. My industry was real estate, and it always attracted the most shallow of the shallow." Yeah, I found that too. Women in real estate tend to be super materialistic. "I've watched former colleagues try to outsmart age, and it's not pretty in most cases." Yeah. "At what stage in life do you suggest men get real and perhaps trust in a woman again? Does comfort and companionship ever enter the equation for seniors or junior seniors? Sadly, I don't believe so in today's world of short attention span and the notion of plenty of fish." Plenty, she puts that in quotations. Kristine. Let's see, so your question is, who am I going to be at 65? Let me deal with that part first. Better version of what I am, who I am today, more aware, more intelligent, making better decisions. Wealth continues to increase, better relationship with the people around in my life, my child, that sort of stuff. I'm always aiming to be a better version of myself. I mean, part of the reason why the channel was created was I wanted to become better. I wanted to help other people become better, understand things that, confuse them in their lives, that throw them off track. So I'm always looking for opportunities to improve myself and those around me. So that was the first thing. And then you followed up with something that was interesting. It says, like, at what stage in your life do you suggest a man basically man up and start trusting in women again? And I don't know, how do I put this? I haven't really put much thought about this. I don't think that you can trust in women. You can trust in feminine nature and female behavior, but I think the way that you're describing it as in, like drop your guard and surrender your romantic approaches, assets, all that sort of thing. So basically just let them in, like we've been told to man up and do our entire lives. I have a video that's going to be coming out, which will kind of go into some of the lies that we've been told as men. Probably be a top 5 list, but I've got 7 so far on that list. But anyway, no, I don't think that men should ever do that. I think that they should operate with red pill awareness. I had a conversation with Paul Elam from over at An Ear for Men, and with all the years experience that he's had coaching men and dealing with guys in divorce and borderline types of women and those types of arrangements, he made it clear that it's very, very difficult for a man to flourish, be successful, have a good concept and grasp of money, wealth, and grow it without operating with blue pill awareness. You have to be red pill aware to navigate the world. And that points to some uncomfortable truths. I talk about this being, bomber command, and I drop some cold, hard truth bombs here sometimes that are uncomfortable, not very sexy, not very romantic, but they're the truth. And the truth of the matter is when you understand who you are as a guy, your value, your place in the world, interactions with women, the sort of risk factors that can come into play depending on how you interact with women, if you cohabitate, marry, live with, stuff like that, then you got to do it with red pill awareness. And that should never change. It shouldn't be like, okay, the age is 65, I'm just going to say fuck it, and I'm going to drop all my guard expectations, everything that I've learned, and just give into it, give into women, sort of thing. You might as well buy yourself a revolver, a 6-shooter, load it with 5 bullets, in the chambers, and then hand it to her and then play Russian roulette. It's really the equivalent of that. Men need to understand red pill awareness. They need to understand feminine nature, the female dating imperatives at different stages of their life, in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and so on. I'm not that old. I'm going to be 44 in November. So I'm kind of dealing with life at this stage of my life and what I've seen. And I've seen guys older comment based on some of the experiences that I have. And they still thank me for that stuff and even the coaching that I do with them. But yeah, I don't think it should ever change. I think it should be something that you're constantly working on. You should constantly be working on becoming a better version of yourself. And if that means offending some people, guys, or, dropping cold hard truth bombs that the gynocentric world that we live in may not appreciate or may not like. Tough. That's the way that I see it. I've been told or heard lines of, that's not very romantic, Rich, or, how can you do that in your entire life? Or the best is when they use the shaming tactics, like, do you just want to die an old drooling man, pooing in your diapers and stuff like that, without somebody by your side? It doesn't matter. Like, I'm very happy in my world today. I really, truly am. And I can only see it get better. There was a time a couple years ago where I just wasn't, and I was very blue-pilled. There's many times in my life that I was very beta, made bad choices, which gave me bad outcomes. I've talked about our belief system coming from our gut, our heart, which our mind makes choices based on our belief system, which gets certain results. I've talked about this in my videos in the past, so if you haven't browsed the channel, take a look through some of the older ones. But you'll always know what kind of results. You're always going to know what somebody's belief system is, somebody's core value system is, by looking at the results that they get and the choices they make every day. So while that might be somewhat of a complex answer, it's not wishy-washy. It's just the truth and the facts. So I hope you find that useful. Is it Kristine? Kristine? And thanks for the question. Again, I'll copy and paste it below. Guys, if you're stuck in anything that's remotely tied into something like this and you want to go down a deep rabbit hole, book my time on clarity.fm/Richard Cooper. All my videos are sponsored by me these days because YouTube is not cutting it anymore. So I'll leave it at that today. Smash the like button, leave a comment below. And if somebody needs to see it, give it a share. Talk to you guys later. Peace.